Thank you. I am reading from my friend Jess's iPhone. So forgive me. Alright. It's called The Pigeon of Please. I really suck at reading out loud and I'm really nervous, and thank you for all your support. I feel like painter in the moon and the city in the head, and the new and the you impossible soon. Drown the noise we can't understand, and drown hopes to dreams in the sad eyes of the torn. Drip the mights and the maybes of the world that veil the veiled sun from the short bright chances that say never, never, no way, never. This note rope of desire being is the empty of. And if you have the luck, you can cross the street. And if you trust a God, or if you trust a man, or chant the name of my preacher John's father, you can see the dizzying trees of the forest of pavement from the towers and bars and traffic lights, the beggars begging in the empty park, darkening towards midnight, and the sad sighs of please you're the singer of, and why, whisper women, pointing at the stars, and we leave when we want to, desperate, dirty pigeon of the never and the always, the never always promising some still terrified lie and threat that while the backbone crumbles and the children of the dreamers stumble at night, begin to die a little, long lost now to losing in pinprick touch of another way, shouting, I remember belief, and the one word believing said was deceive. And I remember when faith was an English teacher and words, and I remember you, every poem, prayer after you gave yourself away and deserted. And I remember my blue ink pen and my red ink pen and the delirium of the pity and the fulfillment of the emptiness of the please and the new and the moon and the knees here in the midnight of the still of the city. Alright, one more. I have to wait for it to load.
It's my iPhone.
This is so ironic. I hate technology.
Oh, come on.
Like handwritten shit on it. Alright, this is what I call a mini poem. I work at Sunoco, so I wrote this on a receipt slip. Called Atypical Year. Normal doesn't belong here. There it breathes demands clear. Bitter inhales and sticky details expunge the atmosphere. Here norm terminates torn and ravaged and chokes the monochrome song. Take me, don't forget they make me, industrialized and born just the same. Please, please, saturated with benevolence, dipped in greed on our knees. Spent to feed the system and innately follow the wisdom of our fathers. Don't bother talking what is true, we swallow only conditioned seeds. We pray, we need, we feed on kosher and monotony. Autonomy, taste of lies, and these whys only publicize a life of too many. Tries and fails, who needs the wail of unspoken reality? Our totality is built to withstand the fragments of the tangents, the tumult, the trite, existent of those insistent on being more than just being, those atypical deviants, freeing damp ignorant spirits, and demanding the grime of these times and designating different as the real that we should feel, gambling with the stakes of pain and any emotion, odious, it leaves them all broken. We are conventional, the average, the habitual, crying, take me, a life not lived can't break me. They spit the words, but we can't respire. Our breath hitches in our colored throats, threatening to expire. Right here and now, the unbalanced atmosphere rise with life. Not our static air, and space stagnant with stale everydays and always, accepted and perfected. Mask up, we are the norm, but we can't breathe here. And when there is here in the air, I strive, survive, thrive. Off this oxygens of change, never the same, live day to day. It isn't thin or smoked or alien, and my lungs aren't all flailing. Take a heaping deep one and begin to to accept the gorgeous sin of something different, not molded or folded or fit, but exploding within. Despite a year lost to fear and questions of sane, remain, don't bother to explain. Just breathe and know I need nothing of daily and mundane, questions of self-ordained, and the peculiarities, the norms of society, raise a brow to a muscle, a frown, to serve to remind me that this time I can breathe, no matter how thin, how thick the empty space of air lives in, and know this despair of suffocation